Yes, it's been a couple hours and we're already back to talking about this for an update. So since the last time we talked, there has been a couple of updates. Plants vs Zombies YouTube channel has uploaded the trailer onto their YouTube channel, and they have um, announced in through that trailer that the game's also coming to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, as well as computers in various forms. Um, but primarily wanted to look at the Switch because the Switch has uploaded the game page to what it's going to look like. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. We already have the game favorited. Strangely enough, though, in the trailer, they didn't mention the game was going to be rated. Here we see it's E. Not a big deal. I'm just being picky. So we're gonna look at the pictures we see first. So the key art for the game you saw in my thumbnail for the original video. It Everything looks like the way it used to because if you know anything about Plants vs Zombies, they've had some bit of design changes over the past couple of years. Sorry, I'm thirsty. But yeah, we get everything basic zombie, the dancer zombie, Titan, Yeti, Miner, Conehead. The Conehead is actually the same picture that it used to be back in the day. That's weird. You can see him in the background. And then there's all the plants, the iconic ones. The pea shooter makes me feel weird a bit, but let's be beyond that. The thing, this is the co-op mode they mentioned. The thing that kind of bugs me about this is that, yes, this is how that I mentioned in the last video. Yes, this is how the Xbox version looked. I never played that version co-op, but I have seen it before with the player 1, player 2, cursors, all that sort of stuff. One thing I did notice is that in the top right area ish, you can see a zombie with a butter on his head. I don't think that was in the original game. I've been searching up about it. I can't really find much about it. Maybe there'll be something in the notes later that we'll find. Who knows? The only other noticeable thing I can find is that in the bottom right corner by the bar, you can see what I'm assuming is a fast forward button and a pause button. Now, the original game didn't have this, but the sequel did. So I find that interesting that they decided to include that. That's very cool. So after that, everything looks to be the same. Except if you look on the roof of the house, there is a zombie head on top. Never seen that before, but I just noticed it. I don't know what it's for. All right, next we see nighttime stage. The thing's still on top of the house, so that's interesting. We see all of our night characters, and one thing I found interesting is I looked through some of these images beforehand. I didn't notice the head. Is the top um, gravestone has words on it. The original ones didn't have words on it, so that's unique. Also, based on how it looks, on the on the second row from the bottom, you can see some of the shrooms, and they're attacking the zombie. But what's interesting is that the tombstones also lit up, and in the second game as well, you could be given tombstones, but not your enemies. Your plants will shoot at it to try and take them out. So that's interesting as well. Um, we see like the beginning of the game, everything looks normal the way it has been. This this is from the mobile version of the game because you can't decide what level you want to choose in the what am I saying? You can't choose what level you want to do in the old console versions. You just had to go through the game again. What I find interesting is not only the adventure plus thing, which if you play the game after you beat it, you will get like the same game, but three seeds will be suggested for you. What's interesting is the rip mode on the side, the bonus levels on the other side, and cloudy day mode. We're gonna go through the notes later, but as for right now, I don't really know what this means. I'm assuming bonus levels, different challenges, and I think we'll see what cloudy means. And I have literally no idea what rip mode could be. This is Walnut Bowling. Not much to report here. All looks the same. Got the coins back. Yeah, there's not much there. Okay, that's all the pictures. So we're gonna go down and look through the things. Ah, going back to our roots. The classic Plants vs Zombies game is getting glorious HD. Dang. So we're getting the game. We're getting Plants vs Zombies back, bigger and better, crazier, experience in HD, and packed with new secrets to uncover. This is the big thing for me because, like I said in the original video, I was concerned if it was just going to be the same thing again. So we're going to see what this is. We can relive the standoffs that we remember and new levels, fresh twists, and 15 years of unseen franchise history at your fingertips. So there will be new stuff and different things. Basically tells you the same thing. So let's go into key features. So here's the game in HD. We already knew that. Um, mentions the line-based defense mode with bonus levels, as we've already talked about. Team up with friend and local co-op mode to defend your backyard. Now with 100% more butter. I read about this. I still don't know what it means. In the game, there's a cornapult, basically a corn catapult that can throw butter and slow the enemies down. Could this be what this is? I have no idea. Let's just keep going. Battle head-to-head PV in PvP mode by controlling by taking control of the zombies. This is another thing. In one of the PvP modes, someone plays as the plants, someone plays as the zombies. This is a crucial thing. It was also in the old Xbox version. Unlock visual options through the Tree of Wisdom, updated with convent on and off toggles. It's a bit weird. I'm not really. Maybe there'll be like you can choose between like the classic mode and like HD mode, maybe something else. Not sure. Relive classic minigames like wall up bowling now in HD, polished and even more chaotic fun. Test your skills in cloudy day mode, a brand new game feature where sunlight is limited and planting becomes a tactical challenge. Okay, so this is what cloud day is, where it'll get harder to plant your plants. Survive in a brand new hardcore mode, rest in peace, and permadeath option for adventure where one mistake could send you back to the beginning. Okay, so it's like it's like Minecraft hardcore where you when you playing you if you die at all during the game, you go back to the beginning. That sounds fun. Now, I wouldn't say I'm great at playing. I'd say I'm pretty good at Plants vs Zombies, but I think that could be fun. Explore a new art and concept library featuring never before seen pre-preparation sketch and game history. That sounds really fun. Products and pre-order. Uh, Publisher notifications. Pre-order Plants vs Zombies replanted to receive a retro pea shooter skin. I'm assuming that means because those look the exact same as they did back in the day. I'm not really sure what this means. I saw it. I don't get it either. Game will support in multiple languages. The size is estimated to be 2.4 gigabytes. That sounds good. Uh, all that stuff is previously mentioned. One thing no, wow, that's interesting. Is this game is supposed to support touchscreen, so you can basically play the game as if you're playing on a tablet if you have the Nintendo Switch version. Uh, and yeah, there's mild blood and mild fantasy violence created by EA. Okay. Yeah, that's really it. I think I mostly did Nintendo Switch reviewing because I think if I were to get it, I'd get it on Nintendo Switch because I already own it on my Xbox 360 and I can play that on my Xbox One. So that's really so there's no point in getting it on Xbox, but this is interesting. Thanks for watching the update. Still working on the next video. Have a good day for now.